What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nerdicane here again. Good news in the case of the quartering. You can't hide from the internet. The internet identified the guy. He goes by the Twitter handle Prettiest Matt. Apparently he owns a gaming and card shop up in Connecticut, Bernie territory. Yeah, he's been identified and the police are now closing in on him. So you can't hide from the internet. That's the thing. If you act up, you act a fool. Somebody's gonna see you. The internet's gonna see you. They're gonna track you down. So behave out there. Even in this course of discourse, behave. Okay, that's enough of that. It's your boy Nerdicane doing a comic review. This one is about the power of aesthetics. This one is about the power of being fan friendly. You don't have to kiss the ass of the fans. But if you're fan friendly, you're outgoing, you're positive on the internet, especially on social media, good things can happen. This is Motocrush, and I don't know much about Fletcher or Stewart, but I do know quite a bit about Tarr, Babs Tarr to be exact. She was kind of a prodigy, got pulled straight out of high school to start doing some work at DC. She had a great run on Batgirl. I absolutely love her art. I love the colors she uses. I love the style she uses. She has a very almost anime. She has a very great comic book style. It borders on anime at times, and I really do love it. This is Motocrush, which is when I first saw this, I thought it was a story about a person battling addiction with a backdrop of racing. And now it's gotten to issue 9, and it's sort of a supernatural. It's got some I haven't read all of these. I need to catch up. I need to read them all. I suggest this is a good break from superheroes. This is a fun break from superheroes. I love the art. I love the look. I love the way all these characters are written. I just wish that the people writing it knew a little bit more about racing, especially motorcycle racing. But there's not a whole lot of racing in this. So you have this. This is the main character. She has had like an addiction problem. Now, there's this stuff called Crush. I'm just giving a quick synopsis of this. There's this stuff called Crush. It is, think of it as nitrous that you use in an engine. And it's also sort of a drug, sort of like LSD or Oxy. So she used it in her bike, and she uses it in herself. And she's dealt with that, and she's had problems with that. I kind of left off at a race, and I can't remember exactly what happened. But now I come back to it, and there's like this giant triangle burning things, and this supernatural person who somehow has a relationship with her, and I was like, what in the hell happened in the 1 or 2 issues that I missed? But God, look at these! Look at the way these they emote, just the faces, and she does. I don't know if Babs is doing backgrounds, but there are backgrounds in this, and it's very cleverly written. This is a fun book. This is, like I said before, this is a break from superheroes. Look at this. Just in these 1, 2, 3, 4 panels, there is a range of emotions. Really, no, like, if this were a Marvel writer, there would be some silly Billy stupid talk, but there isn't. And that's part of the beauty of the way this is written. They have flaws. People have flaws. They have strengths and they have flaws. And really, there's no Mary Sue in this book. And I really like it. But this is the power of aesthetics. This is what drew me into the book, was Babs on Twitter promoting this, and I love her art. And then I get into it, and there's been times where the story's been a little weird. I think DNC did the first issue of this, and he wasn't crazy about it, but I'm a racing fan, as you guys have seen on my Twitter. I love racing. And this has got a tiny little bit sprinkled in. I don't think racing would make for a very good comic book. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to write a comic book like that someday. But, here's the reason why I think I really wish that they would understand a little bit more about, I'm not going to spoil the rest of this, I wish they would understand, the writer understood a little bit more about racing. If you are a racer, if you are the top, one of the top in the world, like she is supposed to be, you're not going to be robbing warehouses on the side. You don't have time for that. You don't see, you don't see Vettel, or you don't see Lewis Hamilton doing like Fast and Furious type heists on the side in between being a top level driver in the world. And that's what they're supposed to be, is they're supposed to be top level drivers in the world. So she, quick little catch up for you guys. She was a top rider. She quit over something, I can't remember what. And now she stepped in and she's one of the top riders because she has a new coach, a new racing coach, which once again, it's not like tennis. It's not like you get a new coach and suddenly, or football, it's not like you get a new coach and suddenly you're one of the best in the world. Racing, you either have the skills, you either develop the skills from when you were very young and you have it, or you just don't. And another thing about racing is if she's, I get it, they're trying to do sort of the body diversity thing. If you are a top racer, especially with motorcycles, you're not, this lady's drawn kind of thick, which, I like the look, but if you're a motorcycle racer and you're having to move your body all around this motorcycle and lean it over and pull it back, doing that repeatedly, doing that a lot is going to change your body. You're going to have like a Ronda Rousey type body. You're not going to be fluffy, you're not going to be curvy. You're going to be tight, more like her. But yeah, there's little things about race that, this is a book sort of about racing, but they don't really know a whole lot about racing. So, but I love racing. I forgive it. Here's the thing. I forgive it because it's telling an interesting story that I really do need to catch up on the rest of it. I've missed a couple issues. It's telling a compelling story, has beautiful aesthetics, and they just, they tell just enough. So to Fletcher and Stewart, you send an email. Buy, next time you see Babs Tarr, buy her dinner. Buy her a nice dinner, because she's the reason I buy this. She's the reason I like this. She's the reason I got into it. And then, the story just kind of dragged me along. But that's all I got for that. I'm Nerdicane. You can hit me here. You can hit me on Twitter, but you can't hit me in person. Unlike the quartering. But that's good news. This is probably going to be video number 151. Hit a like, hit a share, hit a subscribe. I really need subscribers. Thank you to my 99 subscribers that I have currently. And yeah, I got to do another video before I leave. I'm going out of town for the weekend. But thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.